Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Iris on Android demonstration video. So today we'll be discussing video ingestion within the application. So we can allow you to ingest a live stream or a video file. And what this means is in a situation where potentially there's a drone flying overhead that's recording or streaming, we allow you to, within the application, tune into that stream and get that video there right within the application, right? So we allow for HTTP, HTTPS, RTSP, UDP, etc., etc. All you need is a URL with an active file or an active stream within it. And to do this, we will find ourselves on the left side here in the menu section again. From here, you'll scroll down until you see this video icon. If you go ahead and press that, you'll be greeted with something that looks like this. Well, more accurately, it might look like a black or blank screen initially. And that's because this is the video player. Right now, there's a video configured, and I'll show you shortly how to do that yourself. But quickly, we'll discuss these controls here. So if you tap on the video player, an overlay comes up momentarily. This is how you can pause and play the video. This is how you can seek 10 seconds forward or back. And this is how you can also pop it out into a player in player, so you can continue doing whatever you're doing elsewhere in the application. Or this is how you can locate the video on the map. And what do I mean by that, locate the video on the map? Well, if the video embeds any KLV or metadata, Iris can actually extract that and place the sensor or the camera on the map as well as what it can see if that data is available, right? So modern drones or most drones, for example, might include some KLV data. They might include position, velocity. They might also include where their frame center is. So from here, we can map a symbol to show the sensor as well as what it can see. And I'll discuss that more in a moment by demonstration. But for right now, let me talk to you about how to configure the video stream here. So that's the button in the top right you see. If you go ahead and press that, you'll be prompted to place in a URL. Right now, I'm actually just hosting a file that I've recorded, and I'm streaming that directly into Iris. So I'll quickly show you what it looks like to, for example, start fresh on a URL. So let's quickly, we'll change the URL. Obviously, nothing's at that point. Then we'll confirm it again on the correct URL. And now suddenly the video player has updated. This might buffer for a second depending on your connection. But as soon as it starts running, it'll run quite smoothly. And then I will demonstrate to you, here we go. I will demonstrate to you the player in player as well as the locate on map. So from here, let's press the button in the top right that I discussed. So the furthest right button pops out the video player into the bottom right of your screen there. So you can continue doing what else on the application while the video still streams. You can double tap this to expand it. You can double tap again to shrink it back down, or you can move it around wherever you need it to be on the screen to not intrude on your work. From here, you can still pause it, you can still play, you can still seek, etc. And then with the press of the locate on map there, you'll notice that this sensor appears. And that's actually the KLV data I discussed earlier. So you'll notice that it's updating with what it can see, and you'll notice that diamond there on the map shows where the sensor itself is. You'll notice that if we pause the video, that input will also pause, and then when we go ahead and press play, it'll remain synced. So different sensors might have different levels of accuracy when it comes to this sort of thing, but for this demonstration, it's sort of a simple modern drone, and the line of sight, for example, might not be completely accurate. There's one additional thing that we can do here, and that is we can press the navigation button in the top right, and we can actually sync it to the sensor input itself. So now our map is actually following this sensor data as it comes in. And you can see there, if we press pause, it'll quickly stop again, and we can just go back to using the map as we please. This is handy. Say, you might have your video there, and you might have your map following like such. You might be working in person, and you might want to see what's developing around you, right? So it sort of shows you, okay, well, this drone can see X, Y, Z. I can actually see that on the video there. I can see where I am on the map, and sort of guide you in the right direction. Once you're done, you have the option of either going back to the main video player, or alternatively, you can just X out of it from here. This data will fade from the map after a certain amount of time and clean up, or when another video stream comes in. So that's about all there is to discuss for today's video. So thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.